Hello, my friends. Now, I also will speak about morning routine, miracle morning, because it's fine, important. I got new experience, new realization. I I've realized new things about why it's so important to wake up in the morning, and also I want to say that it really true that it's so important to wake up in the morning because when you get up in the morning you feel much better. Your mind remember more thing about your life, about everything that happens in your life, and also your mind work more clearly. You see obviously your life, everything in your life, and you know what to do to have better life. And I don't know why, but when I get sleep more than 7 or 8 hours, I feel more stressed, more in pain, and maybe really a little more I have energy. It can be, but it's much fast worse. I feel myself always. My body feel bad always. And in the last my video I said what I remembered of this book, The Miracle Morning, and now I also will tell what I remember, just because it's my habit right now, and I didn't speak yesterday well, and therefore it's much faster to me to speak, and also I feel not so well like before, and I will just do my best. And let's go. Now I am in this place. Why? How to build habit to get up every day in the morning, but I want to say things which was before this, and these things was like mm, that in the morning. Oh no. Um, when you get up earlier at 1 hour than you got up before, you have free time to do something useful for your life, useful things for your life, and therefore you can build new mini habits for start your day, like meditation, like imagination, reading and exercising and stretching, and just to be in silence. And you can broke this 1 hour for little parts for all these actions in your life, and therefore you can activate your brain, create your mood, make it better, and also with these little habits you will grow every day. You will become better and better, because if you will spend even 1 hour in the morning for these actions, like just exercising, maybe meditation and imagination or writing, all with everything of this, you will more with energy, more productive, more creative, and also you will do also something in this life, and you will just live better life, because you will feel much better, your brain will better works, and your brain will better work, and therefore it's so interesting tool for us just to understand and to see this opportunity, because to be honest, it's really big opportunity for us, because to have free time, also this productive this productive state which gives us to us get up early, it's really big benefits in our life because in another time to do your habit it's much harder and it's really so in the afternoon or the evening you also can do it but it's much faster or harder and you in this time want to spend time to another actions like to go to walk or just reading something what you want, just get relaxed and just maybe work. And therefore, it's so important to do every these actions in the morning. And also in the morning, you have this beautiful time when views are so beautiful, sunrise is so beautiful, creator gives to us so beautiful picture of nature and you also mm, just can be in silence. It's so important without noise of cars, noise of people, just to be with yourself and to understand that you're really alive in this time, in this second in your life, that you can be with yourself, that you in this life can die in any second in your life, can happen anything in your life, and therefore you can spend time to yourself, to be with yourself, and to understand that you will live in this life not always, and you have just a short time for live your life, and therefore you with these thoughts you will give to your life more value and you will do more useful actions because I see that more people in our life can't realize that our life is so important, that we have so good uh, ability to live in our reality where we have everything what we need and we can get more and more what we need. We can live better and better life, and also we can build ourselves. We can make ourselves better, more beautiful, more pleasure, more interesting person. We can live more interesting live. We can be more healthy, and when you're healthy, everything much so interesting and useful and cool. When your body generates dopamine, everything seems so interesting and you can work better, more you can be more happy, you can get better results and you can travel in this world, you can build something that you want, you can I don't know build a farm for your favorite animals or just to move in another country to find your place which will to you native, like native with native your fields where you will feel this feels like that you want to live there, where you will feel beautiful interesting feels and grateful feels that you can live there with maybe maybe if you want to live in the forest or between the forest and the sea or just around the sea or around in the sand, I don't know, because why it's so interesting to live our life, it's because we have another feels of each other and therefore it's so funny that we all people on this in this world different and and you can understand this and to do really interesting useful actions in your morning to make your life which you want and with this table which you met of USSR in USSR times you can think what saying this person, oh my god, you saw his table, brown table, but I want to say that if even I have this table, it really works, it really important, it really, you can really just live better life if you can wake up earlier and do useful actions, make skills and get better every morning and just live better and beautiful interesting life. And time is really so important. Yeah, and I'm sure about this that to get up in so early it makes you much healthier, really much healthier. Yeah, but it's hard, it's really hard, it's not easy to build it, and if you want it you will able to do it. But now how I will also want to say how to build it, as I realized in this book, I saw how to build it in first 10 days. It will seem so hard, you will need so big efforts just to get up and just to do really something and just to don't fall asleep. And another 10 days it will discomfort, also hard but not so like before. First 10 days will much harder, and in this second 20 days or 10 days you will have discomfort, but it will already easier. And the second 10 days it will so cool feels much easier and you will able to do it as you can, easier, much easier, but you must to be commitment and to to stuck with these habits in your as long as you can, because it will just already easy for you. You will have uh, you will have confident, and you will just really change your life, your behavior with this new habit in your life. You will a morning person. Yeah, and I soon will try to do it. I made for myself a schedule how to do it, and it's interesting because I can see another way to live our life, because if you don't wake up early, then you just lose your life, and it's not cool. Yeah. And now I want to speak a little about English. Before in this channel you can see that I've made a lot of video in my native languages like in Tatar and Russian, but I noticed that in English I can also share with my thoughts, with my feels about what I want, what I've realized in my life, and people just watch this like before. But in English I have much more freedom and it's more funnier, and I more and more see that English gives to me so big opportunity to live better life, because when I think in my native languages I have bad state, but when I think in English, even when I'm just walking or do something in my life, or when I'm working in my job, when I think in English I feel really better. When I just try to think in English, my state in 6 seconds uh, change so fast, and it's really works. It really like tool to change your state to live better life. And I guess that English gives to us like millions or billions opportunity, which we can see some of them, but I'm sure that with English you can change everything in your life. Your reality, you can earn money, you can understand more things, you can get so many information, because if even the Russian Federation, the most big country in this world, but Russian information is not is so interesting. It's more crazy and boring, and it's really so. But in English, everything in automatic more interesting, more fun, more useful, more helpful, because the most rich and smart people, they speak in English, and you can use it for your growth. Oh my god, and it's really fun, funny. And also almost everything, TV shows, cartoons, made of the English, and to see, and then also the movies made of the English in the English, and to see them in version, you feel much better, just more interesting and more feel good when you hear it in originally and translate with your brain, not with other brains, because when you watch translated movie, someone made it with his brain, with his knowledge of English, and they can change much things, and to see everything in originally is much better. It's like in our lives that we uh, can see our life with the filters, or we can see it in like in originally as it made, as it created, and it's really have a sense, big sense, and also I sometimes so surprised that uh, which life you can live. You can live like broken boy, tired always. You can live with your bad habits, like with drinking alcohol and smoking poison, like cigarettes, like smoking weed and this poison which break you every day. Or you can be like a more ambitious boy, which try to get better every day to build new habits, and just live better life. We really always have this responsibility to our lives, that we can make ourselves better. We can feel better, we can think better, we can use our brain, this imagination. We can imagine what we want, and even we can imagine what we've never seen before, and many of lives can't understand this, but if you can hear it, you can use it, and if you can use it, you can live so interesting life. You can understand about not only your life, about how it works, also how works this life, how works this universe, and another things, because our brains a little have a magic skills, ability, like imagine, because our body it's like just meat. It's fine, but our brain almost like fats, and how these meat and fats uh, makes these thoughts, these interesting another things, these imagination, these pictures that we can create with our hands. We can use it consciously. It's so fine to understand yourself, that you really something alive, a sense, and also you can realize that you don't body, you don't the mind, and then you have an interesting question: who am I? If even I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, and I'm between them, I don't know. Maybe I'm just this conscious or just energy. I don't know, but I hope that then more I will grow in my life, and then more I will live my life. I will know it, because to be honest, I am living in the interesting moment in my life, that I am everyday growth. I am doing just my habits, and really something interesting happens in my life, that everything becomes better in automatically. If you pay attention to your body, to make it better, to quit off your bad habits, and to try to be better, and to do healthy actions, then you just so fast growth, your brain fast growth, faster growth. Your brain grows faster and you feel better. And the most interesting thing in our life is feel better, or feel good. When you feel good, you can like stop in this moment, in this second, and just to understand, oh my god, what happens in this second of this life, what I'm doing here, and in these seconds, a second also with me live so all these people in this world, and they also do something, and therefore we are so different that someone do something, usually someone do something interesting and important, and it's just interesting to realize it. And the most interesting thing in our life to make yourself uh, to feel better more as you can, to get more realizings realizations maybe, because then more you understand about this world, about yourself, about energy, about everything, then more you can be calm and just to be friend to life, because you understand that it's not just randomly made life. This life which around us, it's alive life, not just life, it's alive life which have which who has also mind like we, not like our mind which mad of facts, but something another like a life energy, and it's fun to understand this. Yeah, and it's fun, and then also it's fun to say my realizations in the video in English, because I'm just growing in my English, my brain grows, I'm thinking about life, about what I love to think, and maybe just someone also will get something useful from this, because I try to do always only useful things. And that's all, my friends. I hope that you got it. I wish to you good luck, and just you can also search about Isha yoga, which can everything in your life. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.